In a world not far from our own, South Africa faces an unprecedented crisis. One night, a mysterious phenomenon turns all illegal foreigners into zombies. These once human beings, now transformed into relentless, mindless creatures, wreak havoc across cities and towns, throwing society into disarray. The nation's vibrant streets, iconic landmarks, and diverse communities are now under siege as the undead roam unchecked. The government scrambles to respond, deploying the military to contain the outbreak. The sound of gunfire echoes through the air as soldiers establish barricades and quarantine zones. Top scientists race against time, searching for a cure or at least a way to halt the infection from spreading further. Hospitals are overwhelmed with the injured, and makeshift clinics spring up to treat the rapidly growing number of casualties. Citizens are forced to adapt quickly. Neighborhoods are transformed into fortified enclaves where families huddle together for safety. People band together, old rivalries set aside in the face of a common enemy. From the townships to the affluent suburbs, everyone is at risk, and survival becomes the overriding priority. The fear of being infected or devoured by the zombies is palpable, and nightfall brings its own terror as darkness cloaks their approach. In the midst of this chaos, tales of heroism and sacrifice emerge. Ordinary people rise to the occasion, protecting their loved ones and perfect strangers alike. Former foes unite to patrol the streets, sharing meager resources and information on safe havens. The human spirit's resilience is starkly contrasted against the mindless brutality of the undead. Despite the dire circumstances, a glimmer of hope flickers in the hearts of those defending their homes and each other. Amid the struggle for survival, rumors of a potential sanctuary spread like wildfire. A remote location, fortified and free from the zombie threat, promises safety and a newfound community. The journey to this mythic place is fraught with danger, with the undead lurking around every corner. But for many, it represents the last hope for normalcy and a future free from constant fear. This hypothetical South Africa, transformed by an unimaginable calamity, underscores the precarious balance societies must maintain. It highlights the strength found in unity, compassion, and the indomitable human spirit against overwhelming adversity. As the nation fights to reclaim its land and rebuild, the lessons learned amid the chaos resonate deeply, shaping a new era of resilience and solidarity. Amidst this chaos, Orania stands as an isolated haven, a radiant beacon of safety in a desolate landscape. Its high walls and guarded gates keep the undead at bay, creating a rare sanctuary in a world otherwise consumed by fear. In Orania, life follows a rhythm almost forgotten by the rest of the country. Families gather in communal spaces, children play freely, and farmers cultivate their land with a sense of purpose. There, the scent of freshly baked bread and the sound of laughter fill the air, a stark contrast to the surrounding wastelands where despair prevails. The town thrives under a well-organized system designed to maintain its security and autonomy. Vigilant patrols monitor the perimeters day and night, their keen eyes and sharp reflexes ensuring no zombie breaches the defenses. Ingenious traps and fortified barriers form a formidable line of defense, protecting Orania's precious core from the ravenous hordes. Inside, the community works seamlessly together. Each resident contributes a unique skill, whether it's baking, engineering, or teaching. These interwoven talents keep Orania not just alive, but flourishing. The gardens burst with vegetables, and the orchards are heavy with ripe fruit. The town's self-sufficiency stands as a testament to human resilience and adaptability. While Orania remains unscathed by the zombie apocalypse, the tension of the outside world lingers at their borders. Every day brings news of other towns falling, more lives lost to the insatiable undead. Refugees occasionally appear at Orania's gates, hopeful eyes peering through the heavy iron bars, seeking the sanctuary within. The moral dilemma of whether to offer asylum weighs heavily on the hearts of Orania's leaders. Despite its relative peace, the people of Orania know they live on borrowed time. Preparations for a potential breach are constant, and drills are as routine as daily chores. The children grow up fast, learning survival tactics alongside their ABCs. This sobering reality fosters a unique sense of community and shared destiny, uniting them against the external threat. Yet hope persists in Orania. They believe in a future where the zombie plague will be eradicated and humanity can reclaim South Africa. Until then, they cherish their oasis, cherishing every moment of normalcy. In the heart of South Africa's dystopian nightmare, Orania stands resilient, a testament to human tenacity and the undying spirit to survive. In a stunning turn of events, Operation Dudula has reportedly discovered a cure for the zombie plague that has swept through South Africa. Against a backdrop of crumbling buildings and desperate survivors, this breakthrough offers a glimmer of hope in an otherwise bleak reality. The once bustling cities now stand as silent witnesses to humanity's struggle against the undead. But with this new development, the tides may turn favorably for the living. The remarkable discovery was made by a dedicated team of scientists working tirelessly in covert labs scattered across the nation. Utilizing unique flora found only in the house of the Minister of Sports, Mr. Gayton Mackenzie, they have managed to concoct a serum capable of reversing the zombification process. These scientists, unsung heroes in their own right, have spent countless nights studying the strange properties of these indigenous plants, hopeful that one day their research would bear fruit. Their perseverance has finally paid off, providing a beacon of hope to the beleaguered population. Distribution of the cure, which they named Mabahambe, however, brings its challenges. The country's infrastructure has been significantly damaged by the illegal immigrants, and coordinating the delivery of the serum to remote and zombie-infested areas requires meticulous planning and unwavering bravery. Brave men and women from Operation Dudula, armed and prepared, are embarking on perilous missions to ensure that the cure reaches every corner of the nation. These courageous individuals confront the undead at every turn, risking their lives to bring salvation to their fellow citizens. The initial trials of the Mabahambe serum have yielded promising results. Infected individuals who have been administered the cure are showing remarkable signs of recovery. Their skin regains its normal color, and their eyes, once empty and lifeless, now sparkle with renewed vitality. Families gather around tearfully as they witness their loved ones return to their former selves. This astonishing reversal of fate brings tears of joy and a glimmer of optimism to communities once shrouded in despair. Despite the promising Mabahambe cure, vigilance remains paramount. The battle against the undead is far from over, and many obstacles lie ahead. Apart from distributing the Mabahambe cure, the focus is now on ensuring safety and rebuilding the shattered nation. Operation Dudula calls upon every able-bodied person to unite in this monumental endeavor. Re-establishing a semblance of normalcy means fortifying the borders, restoring essential services, and ensuring that survivors receive the care they need to thrive once more. As the sun sets on another day in South Africa, the resilience of its people shines ever brighter. With the Mabahambe cure now in hand, the nation stands on the precipice of a new dawn. While the path to complete recovery is long and arduous, this groundbreaking discovery offers a renewed sense of hope for a nation determined to reclaim its future from the grip of the illegal foreigners. The question is now, who will be the president of the new South Africa? In the year 2028, South Africa stood at the brink of a new era. The world had just emerged from a harrowing zombie apocalypse, a test of humanity's resilience and fortitude like no other. The streets, once filled with the chaos of the undead, began to whisper tales of revival and reconstruction. Amidst this backdrop, Julius Malema, the charismatic leader known for his fiery rhetoric and unwavering dedication to the people, ascended to the presidency, ready to lead the nation into an age of recovery and renewal. Malema's presidency did not start with celebrations, but with a solemn vow to rebuild and protect South Africa. His first address to the nation was delivered in the heart of Johannesburg, where remnants of devastation stood as stark reminders of the trials endured. Standing tall, surrounded by his trusted aides, Malema painted a vivid picture of unity and collective effort. He spoke of reclaiming their land from the clutches of decay, of transforming wreckage into symbols of hope. Under Malema's leadership, immediate priorities were clear. His administration focused on rebuilding vital infrastructures such as healthcare, education, and housing. Every hospital and clinic that had been overrun during the apocalypse became a beacon of medical advancement and community support. Schools reopened their doors, now fortified and equipped to mold a generation that had grown up amidst chaos. Housing projects sprang up, constructed with the dual aim of providing safety and a sense of normalcy to the displaced. A national movement of healing and collaboration began to take shape. Communities, once divided by fear and survival, started to unite under a shared vision of progress. With the president at the helm, South Africa saw the rise of citizen-led initiatives, where people contributed to the reconstruction, from urban centers to remote villages. Agricultural projects bloomed, ensuring food security and self-sufficiency. The land, once ravaged by fear, began to yield fruits of labor and unity. In foreign relations, Malema forged strong alliances with Tanzania and nations similarly scarred by the apocalypse. His diplomatic endeavors were aimed at creating a global network of support, sharing resources and knowledge to prevent any future cataclysm. The bonds formed led to international research centers dedicated to studying and preventing outbreaks, symbolizing a commitment to mutual protection and progress. Malema's presidency symbolized a beacon of hope, a testament to the unyielding spirit of a nation that refused to be broken. Under his guidance, South Africa transformed from a battleground into a bastion of resilience, community, and forward momentum. The year 2028 marked not just a change in leadership, but the dawn of a new chapter for a country and its determined people.